go. There we go. Save changes. One second, getting everything set up. I'm gonna tweet this out here. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Dang it. There we go, finally. Just gotta tweet this out here. Welcome. What's up, Lombardo? Yeah, this place does look familiar, huh? It hasn't been too long since you've been here. Man, you're going crazy, by the way, on that project you're working on. Man, you just can't make a basic thing. You gotta go all out. I like that about you. You gotta I can tell you have to do like the best you can do at everything, which is cool. Only the best for man. I'm like so pumped, by the way, for that. And honestly, it's still an invitation. If you need a place to crash, you can crash in my room. So I agree. And you know what? You know what's funny is when I opened this business with my business partner. His dad was actually had cancer at the time and was going to pass away. And his dad would always talk to us and said, just make sure if you're going to do it, you do it right. And you do it, full, you don't do anything half-assed. Just do it right. So I fully agree with that, Mike, on everything. If you're going to do something, do it right. So that is the best advice you can give a lot of people. What's up, Mr. Baltimore? So how do you feel, Mr. Baltimore? You guys got a wide receiver. I'm not sure. You know what was funny about your draft pick? One of the Browns players asked when that draft pick happened, he's like, but can he block? Basically saying all you guys do is run the ball anyway, so why are you drafting a receiver? Which is funny. What's on the menu for games today? Days Gone. I only got to play like an hour last night because I went to a draft party I went to an NFL draft party. Well, partially why I'm wearing my Brown stuff today too, because of the NFL draft. But me and my buddies always get together on day one of the NFL draft. We all hang out at his house and watch it. Even though the Browns didn't have a pick yesterday, we still did it because it's fun. So I didn't get to play a lot of Days Gone. It could be worse, huh? So I'm definitely going to be playing Days Gone. But when I go home tonight, I'll be playing this tonight. But when I go home tonight, I got to do my podcast with with Chandram, Mike Lombardi, Mike Lombardo. So I'm going to be interviewing Tom. I'm going to have Tom hang out on my podcast. Maybe we'll talk some conspiracy theories and video games. So that's what's on the menu for tonight. But then I'm definitely playing some Days Gone. What are you playing, Mr. B? I have played Cuphead. I really like Cuphead, Mike, but it is stupid hard. I'll give you little bits of advice. Get the dash where you can dash, like, because you kind of disappear and reappear a little bit. That's like essential. And make sure you get the one shot where it's kind of like homing. That's how I got through a lot of stuff. What's up, NHS? Hello. You've been playing MK11. Do you like it, Mr. B? Captain Public Access Channel 420 is awesome. MK11 is awesome. The only thing is I'm a little bummed by like the grindiness of it. And also, I guess I really don't care about this, but it's kind of silly considering it's Mortal Kombat. Have you noticed they really covered up the women this time, which I think is quite ironic considering the game. The violence is even like they ratcheted up the violence another notch, but then they like totally covered up all the women, which whatever, it's still a good game, but I just think it's funny that this game with this M rating is, worried about boobs but not violence. That's not quite true. They're a little off on their thing. It's not quite true. But yes, I did read that, Mike. The game is like way more violent than it used to be. Maybe there's a code to show more. I don't know, but go look it up. You'll see, like, from previous ones to this one, like, everybody's covered up. It's crazy. But it's funny though, and where I think it's ironic, the guys are still shirtless and stuff. A lot of the guys are, the big old muscle body, shirtless fighting and stuff like that. But girls they covered up all the. I don't know. I don't want to get too political in it, but it's just silly to me, especially coming from Mortal Kombat. Of all the games, Mortal Kombat always like pushes the envelope. It pushes it, and it's just funny to me that they did that. It's so ironic coming from Mortal Kombat of all games to restrain themselves on sexuality but not violence. That shows like kind of how messed up our country is. That like violence okay, boobs bad. Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball, we have it for Switch and PS4. They don't even sell that in America because of it. What's funny? Okay, this shows how messed up everything is. So we don't sell Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball here in America. You have to import it. But the violence is the over-the-top crazy violence is cool. Everybody likes it, right? In Japan, they banned Mortal Kombat. So they're okay with the boobs and the sexuality, but not the violence. It kind of tells you everything you need to know. I think our priorities are messed up. Yeah, more people have a problem with Dead or Alive than they do Mortal Kombat, which is funny. I think Japan has it right, too. I think if everybody would loosen up. Nope, MK11 was banned in Japan. I do. I don't have a problem with the violence either. I like the Mortal Kombat violence. I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, "Whoa!" When I was a kid, and I saw like Sub-Zero rip somebody's head off. I was like, "That's awesome and crazy," and I knew there was going to be controversy over it. I think there's another country. Hold on, you know what? I'm going to look it up. There's a couple countries that MK's banned in. I'm going to look it up right now. Helps if I spell it right. Maybe it wasn't banned, but they skipped it in Japan. And even Resident Evil 7 was censored in Japan, it said. Yeah, there's video. MK11's not available in Japan. I think there's some other countries too, but I can't find it right now. Indonesia. Banned in Japan and Indonesia. Let's see here. These countries. Probably China too. It's crazy. Yep. I know Australia banned them at one time, but I don't think it's banned in Australia this time. What's up, Delve is a big dork. What's up, Delve? Are you off work now? Are you streaming today? Yeah, you can do that, Mike. I actually have a Japanese account, and the only problem is you have to get like the money cards from that country. So if you're in Japan, you would have to buy American like PlayStation Network cards or Nintendo eShop cards or Xbox Live cards in order to buy stuff on there. Same with us. If you create a Japanese account, you have to buy Japanese, the Japanese money cards from whatever store. And it's kind of a pain in the ass. I really don't understand why they won't just take PayPal. Like, PayPal should just go in any country. Yeah, so if you want to buy a Japanese eShop game, you got to buy some Japanese eShop money cards. And then people know this, so, like, you can sell, like, people will sell the money. Like, if you want to buy a $20 card for Japan or whatever the yen equivalent is, it's probably going to cost you, like, $25 to get $20 worth of value. You just bought a Canadian card for someone? Cool. It's silly that you have to do that, though. They should really just... Hello. I am Fun Station 3. Okay. Whatever that means. Delv, what are you playing? You really wanted him to play Minecraft. Okay. Nothing right now. You're always playing Minecraft lately. Canadian PlayStation card. Jay-Z Storm. I do not have the any Commodore 64 minis. Nope. What's up, Axiom? Do I got any TurboGrafx? I personally do at my house, but I really do not have any at the store. I would tell you TurboGrafx almost never, ever, ever gets traded in. And whenever it does, it doesn't last long. It sells really quick. So hardly anybody ever gives up any TurboGrafx stuff. I think I have a couple games at my other store, but I don't have anything here. I didn't know either. I thought they were all North America, but it could be. You are Chinese. Comic-Con? I don't know. I think we're losing some translation here, whatever you're typing there. I can't even say your name. TurboGrafx 16 was sold at Radio Shack here? Cool. 30 years ago. Kent, I got Days Gone yesterday. I played like an hour of it. I like it so far. But I didn't get to play a whole lot. I'm going to play it tonight, late tonight. I'll probably stream it a little while. I got to do my podcast first, and then I'll be playing it later tonight. That's cool. I'm glad. How are you liking Days? Well, you haven't played it yet. Has anybody played it? Are you guys liking it? It's getting mixed reviews. I think it's pretty sweet though. You had a TurboGrafx with the CG drive and Yeez, or Wise, however Yeez, I think it is. And my brother sold it for pot. Oh no, pot money when I was in college. So I was so ticked. Would love to have another. Actually, I love my TurboGrafx 16. I never had the CD. I always wanted the handheld. And Nathan Barnett was selling his not too long ago. And I had the winning bid, and then somebody jacked up the price, and then they didn't pay Nathan, and they put it out for bid, and then somebody else bid a lot higher than me, and they got it. So I was kind of bummed I didn't get that TurboGrafx handheld. I always wanted one of those. Could never afford it when I was a kid. Yeah, my day's gone. My internet went to hell, so sorry about that. Mike, I wasn't going to live stream it because I just wanted it to be me and him. I might put it up later. I might record it and put it up later. Yeah, GameStop's offering to refund you if you don't like it. That's a weird promotion, Mr. B. And I'm going to shoot you. Bonk's Adventure. I love Bonk's Adventure. I love all the Bonk's Adventures. Bang. Yeah. Yep. It's a smart criminals always tell you what they're going to do before. Rest in pepperonis. Pepperoni pizza sounds good. Where's the safe at? It's in a safe spot. Any fun stories lately? Yeah, but I don't know if there's anything I want to say on here. I might save it for podcast. Yeah, the graphics do look great on there. I could go for a pepperoni pizza, though, be honest. You guys are making me hungry. Stop. I think it's funny when people come in and like say they're going to rob me or... We almost got robbed one time, but it didn't happen. All right, cool. Respect. I've told the story on my podcast, but there was a guy that was planning on robbing us, and we were busy at the time, and he got tired of waiting for us to not be busy, so he robbed the store next to us. How do I like Days Gone gameplay? I mean, it's not bad. The motorcycle is kind of like not the greatest to control. That's my only main problem with it. I mean, we've been robbed. We've been broken into when we weren't here and robbed. Well, that's the thing, Delv. The store next to us got held up by gunpoint, and they caught the guy. And when he confessed, he said he was going to rob us, but he was tired of waiting because we were busy the whole time. So we got lucky. Did they try to rob some Wii shovelware games? God. No, I mean, we got broken into and a bunch of game systems stolen one time, and then one time a guy asked to see this was a long time ago. Asked to see a PlayStation 3. It was the God of War edition of all of them, and then he asked to use our phone, and asked if he could make a call on our phone, which our employee let him use the phone. And he took the phone and he threw the phone and smashed it against the wall and grabbed the PS3 and ran out. And our employee was kind of a big fat guy, and there was no way he was racing after him. So he called the police on his cell phone, which, kind of silly if you think about it. The guy was thinking if he smashed the phone, it would give him more time to get away. But everybody has cell phones now, so he just called the police on the cell phone. They caught him like right down the road. And what's ironic about that is him smashing the phone in the store is actually a worse crime than stealing the system. Smashing the phone is actually a felony because they almost treat it like kidnapping because you're destroying somebody's means of communication of calling for help. So yeah, he went to jail for a long time, and mainly for smashing that phone. The theft was like a secondary. So yeah. Yeah, it's good to know if you're a criminal. Don't ruin somebody's means of communication, because that's a felony. Yep, that guy went away for a while. But I will tell you, most criminals are really, really, really stupid. That's mostly why they're criminals. The smart criminals are probably going to go to, the smarter criminals try to go for more high-end dollar stuff. Dumb criminals steal stupid little shit. What about those smooth criminals? Thanks, Mike. Now I'm going to have that song in my head. Thank you. Thank you for the earworm, Mike. Now I'm going to have Smooth Criminal in my head the rest of the night. And actually, whenever I think of Michael Jackson, I always think of the arcade game, the Michael Jackson arcade game. And that song is on there. Thank you, Mike. You are the man for giving me the stupid Michael Jackson earworm. Yeah, Annie, are you okay? Yep. Let's go through Michael Jackson songs. It'll be Thriller next. Tell Homebody to order you food. Homebody, order her food. What about the Genesis? The Genesis one was good. That was a good one. I liked the Genesis one. But the arcade one was pretty fun. I like beat-em-up games, so I really like the arcade game. And then it was so bizarre, too. Like, there's like a monkey running around, and if you touch the monkey, Michael Jackson transforms into a giant robot with lasers. It's like the most bizarre. It's so creepy now knowing everything about Michael Jackson, too, because literally the whole object of the game is to run around and save little kids, which is so weird. And then there's a monkey running around. When you touch the monkey, It's so bizarre. It's so weird now. Oh, this is Homebody now? No. So you're not ordering her food? You're not going to order her food? Hey, Homebody, what I was talking about yesterday is I'm going to too many games. Mike Lombardo is going to be there too, but it's a cool convention. I'm more going to hang out with Nathan and Mike and Tom. I'm more excited about that than the actual convention. There are a lot of other people, like I saw you looking it up. Boogie's going to be there, and AVGN. Look up, Homebody, look up AVGN Christmas Special. Nathan was the other guy, the elf. He does the Keith Apicary videos. He's the one that does that. He's been on AVGN a lot. I know you're a big AVGN fan. So, the ball, it's Delve is, Adam is on Delve's account right now, so it's not really Delve. Smart criminals rob jewelry. That's right. That's what I'm saying. Smart criminals rob the higher end store. If you're going to take the risk, go for the better stuff. He was on AVGN today? Which really? I missed that. Oh, with Dad? Oh, yeah. I saw the still picture. I didn't know there was a video. I commented on that. Yeah, she's been on my boss. She's been in my store plenty of times. Yep. And Adam is her man. So, Adam, are you getting excited for Colossal Con? I'm actually, Mike. There's a convention here in Sandusky called Colossal Con. It's an anime convention at the beginning of June. So I'm going. That's like 5 minutes from my house, though. So I'll go a little bit to that. And then I can't wait for Too Many Games. I'm more excited for Too Many Games, to be honest. Even though it's cool hanging out with Delve and Adam, I'm pumped for Too Many Games. I haven't seen it yet, so no spoilers. Now that I said that, everybody's probably going to talk spoilers. I might go this weekend. That's okay, Delve. You're going to London in June. You're more excited about Too Many Games. I understand. That's cool. I mean, I just kind of want to hang out with Nathan and you and Tom. I think it's going to be a blast. So, I'm honestly, I'm not that excited about the convention. I'm just excited to have fun with you guys. So. Funny thing is I'm around games every day, so it's not that big of a deal to me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Ballsy entertainment. All of us. Yeah, at Chillis. Yeah, at Chillis. Mike, I posted a comment. I asked Nathan on Twitter, when is Skittles and Chillis going to get together and make a Skittles burrito? They need to combine powers and make a Skittles burrito. I know that sounds disgusting, but if you know Nathan, it'd be kind of funny if he did that. Yeah, they need a Skillis. I just combined them. They need to combine their powers. So I said, ask Trail when they're going to do that. Thanks for the questions, by the way, for Tom. I'll probably ask him some of those today. So, see how much time do I got left? I got 15 minutes, 14 minutes. 14 minutes to close. 14 minutes to close. Bosk is better than Dangar. Okay. Whatever that means. Oh. What are some of the Sega Genesis games you would like to see on the Sega Genesis Mini? That's a good question. I think right now they have a really good lineup so far. Kid Camille, that's a cool one. I would love to see Turtles. It'll never Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Hyperstone Heist. It'll never happen because of licensing, though. I would love to see that game. I'm kind of bummed. The Japanese one, you get a 6-button controller. The American one, you only get a 3-button controller. So I'm assuming they're only going to put 3-button games on the American one. But I would love to see Super Street Fighter. That was on the SNES Classic. All the Sonics, I think, will be on there. All the Streets of Rages will be on there. I would love to see. I mean, they already announced Castlevania Bloodlines, which is one of my favorite. The Japanese version has Musha. I don't know if the American one, if that was announced for it. That game is phenomenal. That is probably my favorite Genesis game of all time. It's a shoot 'em up. It's a shmup. I would love to see that in America. That is by far my favorite game. Plus, that game sells for like $500-600 all day long. It's such a rare game. I sold mine recently, my Musha, that I bought for $20 when I was in high school. I sold it for over $500, actually about $600 because mine was mint in the box. But I'm to the point now where I'm like afraid to keep some of my games because they're worth so much. What's up, Chappie? How's it going, buddy? I would love to see Musha on the American one. I want 6-button controllers. You do games. Oh, cool, boss. There's so many, though. I mean, I would love to see, like, Aladdin and Lion King, but that's never going to happen, too, because of licensing. I would love to see those games. Earthworm Jim. Is that one on there? I can't remember what they've confirmed and what they haven't. God, there's so many. There's so many I would love to see on that thing. You know it's going to get hacked, like, within a day of it being released, and people will put whatever they want on it. Vector Man's a cool one. Gunstar Heroes was confirmed, I believe. Gunstar Heroes is a good one. What else? You know what? Let me look at some Genesis games. I'll tell you here in a second. I don't know, just quick looking. I don't know. They'll probably put some dumb sports games on there. Populous, cool. What's up, Crow? Here, let me go look at some Genesis. Mickey Mouse Castle of Illusion, yeah, that's on there. That's a good one. Let me go look at some Genesis games. Let me see here. Tasmania, they'll probably put Eternal Champions on there. I wouldn't be surprised. You'll probably see Super Monaco. That's a Sega game. Maybe EA will put the Desert Strike and stuff like that on there. That'd be a good one. I bet you'll see Sports Talk. Maybe you'll see a Sports Talk football game without the actual teams. How about Chikan? Chikan, that might be a decent one. Chikan, the Forever Man. Oh, crap. Green Day? Or not Green Day, Green Dog? Tasmania. There's so many. There's a ton of good Genesis games though. But my top ones. You know what? Hold on. There's some over here too. How about I have Castle of Illusion. How about Road Rash? How about Zombies Ate My Neighbors? Toe Jam and Earl, they've already announced. Castle of Illusion. Golden Axe, obviously, I think it's on there. Comic Zone would be a good one. I think that one's on there. Ghouls and Ghosts. Love to see Ghouls and Ghosts. Contra Hardcore. I think, is Contra Hardcore on there? EB Games won't sell them. We'll be selling them. Road Rash would be a good one. Contra, My top Genesis games, Musha is my number one game. Probably Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is on there. Contra Hardcore is on there. Castlevania Bloodlines would be on there. There's so many games. I love the Genesis. I was such a Sega fanboy. Guess you'll order your own food. The new Xbox is trying. Yeah, but they were dumb on the price there, boss. So I'm not too worried about it, considering you can buy an Xbox with the drive for cheaper than what you can buy the digital only one. Yeah, if they included some Sega CD games on there, that'd be cool. Stop ducking you. I'm not ducking you. Sega Channel for the win. I never had the Sega Channel, Chappie. I wish I had it. I never had that. Sega Channel was awesome. No disc drive on the Xbox One S all digital version or the Xbox One S or the Xbox One SAT edition. The next Xbox will have a disc drive. They're going to have different SKUs. They're going to have one that's all digital, one that's not. And if they go all digital, it will fail hard. I'm not a fan. It wasn't available in my area. That's such a crappy thing to say, Chappie. What could I do? It wasn't available. I couldn't get it where I lived. Should I move? I wasn't a true fan unless I moved to where the Sega Channel was available. Actually, you know what? That's another game they should put on there, Chappie. That's cool. Mega Man the Wily Wars, or Willy Wars, or however you say it. That was in America. That game was only available on the Sega Channel. But now you can get reproductions of it. So that's a good one. How about Splatterhouse? Splatterhouse would be a good one to have on the Mini. Do the Splatterhouse games. Those would be good ones. Microsoft kind of sucks, especially for me as a business. Microsoft sales are so far down. They don't have the exclusives that Sony has. Part of the reason people get consoles are for the exclusives. Now, yes, Microsoft has some exclusives, but they're also available on PC, and they run better on PC, and there's not much point to getting an Xbox when you can get that. Yeah, I sold a lot of Days Gone today, Raiders. Raiders. All right, seriously, when you guys drafted yesterday, was that you on the TV, the guy that was like, who is that guy? I sold a ton of these today. Days Gone selling really good. Come on, man. It was funny. There were people like, it wasn't as bad as the Giants, but there were the Raiders fans that were on the TV. They were like, who is that? Let me show you guys something here. Giants made a great pick. Oh my god. Oh my god, they were getting roasted all night on Twitter. The Eagles got a good pick, Crow. That was a good pick. This is who the Browns drafted last night. We got, with the 17th pick, Odell Beckham Jr. I got to reconnect my app. Celtics versus Bucks. NBA's dead to me. We all know who's going to win the finals, Miss Kelly. I'm sorry. Celtics might get there, but we know who's going to win. Ravens could have had Metcalf. Very disappointed. They drafted a receiver, but can he block, though? That's all I want to know, because that's all you guys do is run. All right, let's try to not get too much into football talk. Hey, being from Belgium, how many euros for the game? I have no idea how many euros. I have no idea. Raptors for the win. All I know is my Cavs aren't in there, and LeBron's not in the playoffs. So you guys are gonna hate what I'm gonna say, but you guys are all playing for second place. That's just my opinion. The NBA is broken. Yes, most likely Warriors. The NBA is broken. I hate the NBA. The second Kevin Durant went to the Warriors, it was all over. No, it's not going to take cartridges. Drag Gamer. I already know it doesn't. I wish it would. I hate the Warriors. I hope somebody beats the Warriors. Trust me, I do. I can't stand the Warriors. I can't stand Curry. Because my team has played the Warriors for the last 4 years in the finals, and we lost to them all but one. Dude, it's so hard to beat them in a 7-game series. And half the time they win, they're just screwing around. We should have won game 1 last year, and then they realized, yeah, they better play, and then they kicked our ass the rest of the time. I'm just saying, there's nobody that there's nobody that matches up with them, Krell. I'm sorry. Good luck, man. Trust me. I've been there. I have your hope. I just don't see it from your team. It's just my opinion, man. I hope you win. Trust me. I'll be rooting. Whoever plays them, I'll root for them. I will be rooting for them. I just don't see it happening. Krell, I said the same thing about the Cavs. We've beat them too. It's hard to beat them in a 7-game series, though. Odds are, the percentages are pretty low for any team against them. No offense. Basketball talk, Mike. The Giants of New York took on the Green Bay Packers, and in the end, the Giants triumphed, kicking an oblong ball made us speak. Hey, Mike, Dell feels the same way as you. She always calls it sports ball. Sorry, I like sports. I like sports. I like games. The balls aren't made of pigskin anymore, by the way, Mike. I think the Sixers are really good. They could go to the finals. I just don't see anybody beating the Warriors. Don't get mad at me. Don't hate the Messengers. It's just my opinion. I hope I'm wrong, Krell. I hope I'm wrong. I truly hope I'm wrong. I hope the Warriors lose I hope they lose whoever they're playing right now. The thing is with the Warriors, though, Krell, they got so many good players. They could lose one of their best players and still be better than most teams. They have so many. He gets it, Mike. Yeah. Sorry. I tried to steer it away from. Oh, it's time for me to close. I didn't say the Sixers suck. Well, Days Gone is what I was looking forward to. I'll be playing it later tonight. All right, Del, I'll see you. I'm going to get off here anyway because I got to go home and do my podcast. So, Even with my downfalls, come on, Mike, because I like sports. Don't worry. Hey, when we're at too many games, Mike, I'm not gonna talk sports at all. We'll not talk sports. I know Nathan hates football, so I'm not gonna talk any sports. It's gonna be all games, all video stuff. We're gonna have fun. I can turn my brain off for sports. Game Mania, that sounds cool. Yeah, I'd be telling you how the Browns are gonna beat everybody. No, I'm just kidding. All right. This is gonna be a short stream because I gotta get out of here. I gotta go do my podcast. I gotta interview Tom. So I'm gonna try to get out of here a little quick. So I'm not gonna stream while I'm closing because I usually sit here and answer questions and it takes me a little longer. So I will see you guys later. I will stream later tonight. I'll be streaming some. I know when the draft's coming on too. I'll be streaming Days Gone later tonight, probably late. I don't know what time, but I'll see you guys later. Thanks everybody for hanging out. It was fun. See you, Mike Lombardo. See you, Krell. See you, Dove. Everybody else that was in here, Mr. B, Raiders, Kent Klein. I see a bunch of people. I can't name you all. The Bosk, everybody that was in here. So I will see you guys later. Thanks. Go Sixers. Go Sixers, Crow. Go anybody that's not the Warriors. However, it pains me to watch Kyrie because I think he should still be on the Cavs. But what's up, Fly J Gamer? Pains me to watch Kyrie because I wish he was still a Cav. But thanks everybody for hanging out. I got to run. Check me out later. I'll be streaming Days Gone.